Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, Hunter. Welcome back to the Baseball Head 2, and hopefully you like this video and hit that subscribe button. So obviously the Brewers are the hottest team in baseball. They won their 13th game against the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds had an 8-1 lead at home, and the Brewers came back and beat them. I'm kind of sort of feeling that they're playing great. They're peaking just a little too early. You don't want to peak this early going into postseason. And their postseason, they're going to create such high expectations for themselves going into the postseason. Let's see if they can hold it. But here we have something from Outkick. This jaw-dropping stat sums up how dominant the Milwaukee Brewers have been. Okay, let's see what they have to say here. There are a lot of teams in the MLB that are riding high. The Blue Jays, Padres, Phillies, heck, even the Red Sox. Something the writer didn't think he'd be able to say 2 months ago. But if these teams are soaring sky high over everyone else this year, the Brewers are in the stratosphere. Baseball business is booming in the booze capital of the world. And a development no one saw coming, the Brew Crew has the best record in the league by 5 games, and we have just over 1 month left in the season. Hopefully they've not peaked too soon. All right. And the thing about baseball is you can play well getting into postseason and then do nothing when you get there. Or the opposite. You can play poorly down the stretch and then you win a World Series. I can give you 2 World Series teams over the last 20-something years that played terrible in September and then they won it all. The 2000 Yankees and the 2006 St. Louis Cardinals. No matter what is required of them to win games, staunch defense, walk-offs, elite pitching, they're finding a way. So much so, in fact, that they have won 13 straight games, which they've done twice, 12 games here, and stands as the second longest streak in the major leagues this season. It'll be interesting to see what happens on Saturday with the Reds. But that's not even the most impressive part of the season. While they've been good for most of the year, Milwaukee has been especially unbeatable since July. For context, just look at the stat. I'm going to read the stat to get a look at how much better they've been at baseball than the rest of the league. Since July 7th, this is from Codified Baseball, the Brewers have swept 7 series and lost 4 games. It sounds crazy, but I swear it's true. Wow. That's psychotic, the writer goes. The only teams that have matched that total for the whole year are the Dodgers and the Blue Jays. The writer is thankful that his Red Sox don't have them on the schedule for the rest of the season. That sets up an intriguing and interesting matchup this weekend. Brew Crew travels to Cincinnati to take on the Reds, who remain the only team in MLB to not get swept this season. Which team will win? The lava-hot sweeping machine Brewers, or the dude who have a knack not losing a series in the Reds? That's why we play the games, but if we're a betting man, I'd ride with Milwaukee. Now, I would say they have the better manager, okay? Terry Francona is a better manager than Pat Murphy. I saw Murphy last year. He's not going to be winning any IQ points on the field, you know. But the Brewers have had a big stretch here, and they're going to finish up. Who knows where they're going to finish? Probably going to win 100 games at the rate they're going. But you don't want to be a team like the 2003, dropping all kinds of teams that the Oakland Athletics. You want to be the Oakland Athletics in 2003. That team broke the all-time record of most wins in a season and lost postseason games, and they got, they lost to the Yankees. So you don't want to be like that. You don't want to have like a big season like the Brewers are having and then lose to the Dodgers. Or the worst nightmare could be the Mets barely get in, and they play the Mets again, and the Mets beat them again. Because that is when postseason starts, it is the most unpredictable thing that could happen, and any team can get hot. One of your pitchers can get hot, and then you can ride that guy, or your bullpen starts getting outs when they hadn't gotten outs late in the season. So this is all great for Milwaukee. That's great. But not to throw cold water on, but when you throw cold water on it, you have to be able to maintain this, this play Even if you lose, you're going to be able to maintain it. They're not going to maintain this level of playing forever. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. But so far, they're playing great. But the thing is that you guys, if you're a fan, just enjoy it. Because, like I said, you get in the postseason, all this is meaningless. All this stuff is meaningless. And you can now win a division and still go far in the postseason. Let me know what you think about this video. And, of course, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut 2. We're talking about everything here, Major League Baseball and beyond. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.